for Twitch, but today we are doing a session for some of our Dungeon Master level patrons. We have two in this session today. And there we go. Now it's going up on YouTube. Cool. So we are going to have two people in this session. We have a paladin that is a dragonborn, and we have a druid that is kind of brought back from the dead, yet still all sorts of craziness has happened because they died in a previous quest. So we're going to go ahead and dive into the Adventurers Pub, where they have a quest board available. On the quest board, there are 3 quests available for this session. So we have the classic that's been there since day one, where you could help Dalton save a princess from a castle, which is very classic. Or
yeah, we're never doing that.
Yeah, that's just thrown on the back burner constantly. Then we have the option of helping what is very notably a Ninja Turtle, as you've helped them in the past. But they have something for you to look into, and they're hoping you might be able to help out with. And then finally, since you are both related to more divine entities, we have another quest that is specifically requested by a particular temple. You'll have to go to Temple Row to talk to a member of this church or temple in order to get the full details, but they have word that somebody is infiltrating and corrupting an academy that they help sponsor.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get drunk first, like right before this. That seems to be my usual ritual.
Yes, you tend to always get drunk.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit down for a nice meal.
All right.
I sit down next to Leviathan and make sure she doesn't do anything stupid.
So
what are you going with, Leviathan? You gonna go with the strongest thing possible again, or are you going with something else?
strongest thing possible.
All right, make a Constitution saving throw.
Well, both 14 in a row.
That's enough to stay upright and not get too bonkers, but you're definitely getting a little tipsy. So what do you want to eat, Zin?
Do they have any lamb?
Says, well, of course we have lamb. And then he takes a full haunch of lamb and throws it on. It's like a full sheep's leg. He's like, would you like me to grill this up? Or do you folks like to have it raw?
Yes. No, we're not lizard folk. We prefer to eat our meat cooked.
He says, I mean no offense. I'm just trying to cater to all of my customers. And then you see him
Lizard
I
folk?
understand.
Do lizard folk eat raw meat?
I mean,
Yes,
they have a bite
they do.
attack, so yeah.
Oh.
So he immediately throws it on this big grill, and it's just roasting. So it's gonna take a while. Pretty thick.
That's fine.
And then he just starts throwing some salt and pepper and a few random seasonings, but he doesn't get too fancy with it. It's not really his forte.
Zin's not looking for anything too complex.
Yeah. And this is a literal sheep's leg, so it's pretty massive. He's like, that'll be 1 silver for the whole leg, just a fair warning.
Of course. And then I flip him. Unfortunately, I do not have a silver, so I'll just give him a gold piece and hope get change.
Yeah. He says, all right, well, here you go. And he puts a stack of silver in front of you to give you change. And after a few minutes, it does begin to roast and smells pretty good, although it gets a little smoky in this general area because there's not great ventilation. Otherwise, you get a huge ass leg of lamb.
Cool. And I tip him 2 silver.
He says, "No, I'm just doing my job. I don't accept charity." And he like slides it back across the table.
All right, I see. No matter. And I put it back in my pocket.
And then he just goes back to like cleaning mugs and serving drinks. In that amount of time, Leviathan, you've probably had a couple drinks now, and you're feeling pretty loose.
Nice.
So you do have.
I think at this.
Go ahead.
Nope, you're good.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say you do have a couple quests up on the board. If you'd like to take those, you can. Otherwise, you can just venture out into the world and see what the hell happens.
I think I would take this time to discuss it over with Leviathan as she's getting more and more drunk. It's like I'm gonna do it now, so she can still communicate
Yeah.
with me effectively. uh, you know that the academy is really piquing my interest because religion and me go hand in hand.
Yeah. Let's go help God.
So you decide you're gonna help out you're gonna be the God Squad and help out the temple.
Yeah.
Yes, the God Squad. Yes.
All right. So you guys wrap up your meal and you head to the temple square, and there's like an address on there, but as you walk up to the temple square, you find that the address is with a temple of Saloon.
What? Salute.
It's an actual deity within D&D. Saloon. S-E...
Like the hair?
Selune.
Saloon, gotcha. I thought you said
I
salute.
looked that up without it being metagame.
Yeah,
All right,
if you want to do a religion check, you
Is
can.
it Moon Knight? Moon Knight. No.
I'm not gonna. It is not Moon Knight, so you do not get that.
Okay.
That was
Okay.
all right. Yeah, I'm gonna do a religion check.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, with that, you know that it is definitely clerics that usually follow Saloon are those that are Twilight clerics.
Well, she's a moon.
That makes sense.
God. Oh wow, I'm a moon.
That makes sense to me. 'Cause saloon is a mix between. Well, to me, it sounds like it would be a mix between solar and lunar.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So I think we should. Yeah, we'll head over to the temple and ask them.
And so as soon as you get into the temple and present this sort of quest flyer that you're willing to accept, they usher you into a back room, and a cleric says, "Thank you so much for being willing to go on this quest, but we must keep it a bit more under wraps if possible."
You guys had this publicly displayed on a quest board.
So yeah, but we don't want people to know who accepted the quest.
Oh, okay.
See, don't worry. This quest will be. This mission will be done with the utmost discretion. Discretion.
And
Yeah, that.
the cleric says, "I very much appreciate that. It's just we don't know who is corrupting a church or a academy that we sponsor. Granted, we're not as prestigious as some sort of school of Ogma, which with that religion role, you know that Ogma is like a god of knowledge." And the cleric continues to say, "We do have a night school for those that, have a day job and they need to do some additional studying and are hoping to achieve more, that they want proficiency and new skills. So, but we've gotten word that there is something corrupting our students and turning them to evil, and we've even had a couple students
Wait.
go missing."
Is this Star Wars?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, where's the school?
So, it's in the academy quarters, and so like this entire city is kind of set up. So there's usually like,
Large districts.
yeah, large districts. So it's very easy to find
Oh.
everything.
So it's basically Hong Kong.
Yeah, sure. I don't know enough about Hong Kong, but I will say yes. And then they say they don't know what type of people or creatures are corrupting the people within their academy, and that it's just a night school, but they need you to go in as students and
Oh.
pretend to be one of them to get more information and possibly address the threat directly.
How? What exactly does corrupted? Like people? They're doing
I think we
drugs.
have to figure that out for ourselves.
Oh.
They said, well, some students have just blatantly disappeared, but we have just gotten word that some from our actual goddess that there is something corrupting the school from within and besmirching her name.
Okay. Yeah. No. Let's go do this.
Worry not, we will figure out what is going on with this school, and we will report back to you as soon as we have our answer and we deal with the problem.
I very much appreciate that. And he hands you a set of papers and says, these are going to be your transfer papers. You need to go in and just pretend that you're one of them. It is a night school, so there is a large range of people and ages. Anybody can really join. We just hope to help and allow people to further their education.
No problem, and I take the papers from him,
Okay.
and I look over what the information that is on it.
And it does have blank names, so you can fill in your own names, or you can do fake names if you'd like. And then
I'm going to put my own name in.
I just read Leviathan. Leviathan's too dumb to think of a fake name.
All right, so you're both going
Yeah,
as your real names.
No, she writes like Josh. She writes Josh.
All right.
Josh.
She
No, I
doesn't-
don't think Zim wants to lie. It's more than he already has to, so he'll just put his regular name.
All right.
Who cares? We're working for God.
So
That's just Leviathan's thought process.
so you're gonna go in as your normal names, and you can. They say we do have some areas of study that we would have you focus on as far as your background, but if you really need to, we can adjust it. So they do have listed that you're into like medicine and the study of the arcane, but if you want to adjust that to something else, you can.
I think I'm going to adjust mine to study of extraplanar entities.
Okay.
Fine. Study of medicine works well.
All right. So you're both going to be attending classes relating to medicine and extraplanar studies, which is a bit of an advanced class, but it is possible within the academy.
And, well, the fact that he's also versed in extraplanar studies.
Yeah. So there is a school session starting tonight. It is currently during the day, so as soon as it hits sunset, you are welcome to head over to the academy. Is there anything you'd like to do to prepare ahead of time?
Just brush up on some of my information so I don't seem like a complete novice when I go in.
Leviathan's cocky and just like, yeah, no, I got this. This place is for kids.
All right.
Despite Leviathan not knowing her own age.
All right. So you guys just kind of brush up on a couple things, but you're ready to go. You make your way over to the academy, which I have an academy map. And it should be mostly black except for the very bottom where you can throw yourself in a classroom.
Okay, last minute guesses. Have Percy Jackson.
You have
Last
Percy.
minute guess.
Percy Jackson does feel closer, but it's not quite right.
Is it the
Okay,
X-Men?
well. Oh, god damn it. Why didn't I think of that?
It is not the X-Men.
Damn.
I could give another hint,
All
but
right.
I am not going to do it because I think it would be that much better if it didn't.
Okay, hold on. It's specifically an academy.
So it could be like Harry Potter, maybe.
Beverly Hills High School.
It is not Harry Potter. It has nothing to
Twilight.
do with, but
Twilight?
there you go.
Oh my gosh.
You have the actual god of the Twilight clerics
Oh.
being corrupted and wanting you to deal with somebody that is besmirching their name.
Vampires.
So
Leviathan hates vampires. No, does she?
I don't know.
I haven't
I don't
written
know if
down-
Leviathan does, but I'm pretty sure Zin does because they count as undead.
They do.
No, Leviathan
Yeah.
is a divine
This is-
soul cleric. Yeah, no, she hates vampires.
Yeah, so that's another thing is Zin hates the undead.
Yeah.
He finds them as abhorrent abominations.
I'm gonna vaporize it.
So yeah.
All right, well, I get inspiration.
Yes, you get your.
Oh wait,
DM
never mind.
inspiration.
Undead are not a part of the explainer. Undead are not a part of them, but you know, I still hate the undead.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're a paladin.
And let me make
Actually,
sure I have drowned. I'm making sure I have the. Oh, there we go. Cool. So we got. So you now know what's going on. You've figured out the source of it, but you still have to role play as if you have no idea what's going on. You are in a classroom. This current classroom is of medicine, and there's a teacher up at the front trying to teach some level of basic anatomy and tell you how this works and how the body works. You can throw yourself in the class. You can sit next to each other, or you can sit at different spots, being more around other students. It is
It's
up to
less
you.
suspicious, and we can like hear more like people around us.
Yeah.
Cover more ground.
I'm sitting in the back of the classroom
Okay. So you sit in the back.
and keeping an eye
Yeah.
over
No,
everyone.
I'm sitting here. That way I can somewhat hear the other table.
All right. So you do. Most of the students are pretty much just jotting down notes and things like that, and they're going through a very basic class. Nothing out of the ordinary, as far as you can tell, at least not yet. Unless you want to do any sort of checks or anything you wanted to listen for, look for, anything like that.
I'm just gonna use the back of the classroom to get a good look at everyone. Just kind of like sweep the room, but try to do it as casually as possible.
Sure. Make an insight check at disadvantage because you're trying to see such a large group and act casual.
13 or
So
15.
So with a 15, you're looking around and you don't notice anything weird with the students, but you do feel like the actual teacher is a bit off.
can I see if I hear the students talking about anything? Like,
Yeah, make a perception check. That'll just be a basic perception check. Yeah, with that perception,
oh my god.
you hear a couple people saying like, "Do you have any idea what's going on? Does this make any sense?" Like somebody obviously is completely lost in class, and but otherwise you don't hear anybody really talking. There's mostly just people like scribbling notes down. But Zin, you do feel like there's something a little off with the teacher or professor.
Leviathan's just not paying attention.
I am going to use my divine sense.
All right.
Oh.
One of the best situations to use a divine sense.
I'm just gonna sit here and kind of like act like I'm paying attention, but really I'm focusing very heavily on the teacher, but trying to get a read on the entire classroom.
Yeah, so you use an action. You can check if there's an undead around, and you get this very strong whiff, and you can immediately smell undead. Let's see. As an action, till you know the type, and yeah, presence. Yeah, you can immediately tell that the teacher is undead.
I'm gonna shoot a telepathic message into Leviathan's head. Just tell her, hey, I got a read on the room. The teacher is definitely an undead.
Leviathan. Wait, you can speak to people telepathically.
Yeah, he's a special
Yeah, it's
kind of dragon.
part of my. I'm a yeah the
Okay,
gemstone
Leviathan
dragon.
didn't notice. Didn't notice and says out loud. Oh, wait. It's like, oh well, he does actually look really creepy. So
And then
he says that out loud.
yeah, and then you immediately have like the teacher kind of stop, and it's just like, "Can I help you, Leviathan? I don't appreciate you interrupting my class."
And in the back of the classroom, is like doing that thing where
Oh,
he rests his hand,
I'm just
and
kind
his
of like,
hand
hold
is like,
on.
oh my god.
Hold on, give me a sec. I'm talking to God. Wait, hold on. Do I know it's Sin talking to me as well? I didn't know he could telepathic. Oh yeah, it's his voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in his
Hold on, I'm
voice.
talking to God. Yeah, I mean, it was kind of obvious. Looks real creepy.
How do I drag my thing again? Is it left click or right click?
You
Got
can
it.
just yeah, there you go.
Left click. I thought it was right click. My bad. Yeah, I'm sitting
It's really creepy.
back here.
Hey, why don't we
Back
just...
Yeah, but I just told her in her head that the teacher's definitely undead because I'm getting a weird readout from him.
Like... Yeah, I'm just gonna... Yeah, I say out loud. Like, I'm just kind of like, hold on, I'm talking to God. Anyway,
Zin doesn't
like-
react like anything. He just sits there paying attention to what equally as confused as the rest of the class. Or acting equally as confused.
Yeah, and the teacher is just like kind of dumbfounded, and just like, "Can I continue my lesson now?"
hold on, what was the teacher explaining exactly?
Basic
The
human
human brain.
anatomy.
Okay, can I roll medicine and then just like, if I roll high enough, can I just explain the entire thing?
If you want to,
Like,
yeah.
I already know all this. You don't need to teach me.
He stands there crossing his arms as you say, like, "Oh yeah, I already know all this," and he says, "All right, can you explain this circulatory system?" And then, and he's like explaining that he shows it's like an image of the heart, and he's like, wants you to explain the different valves and what they're called. With a 15, you get like 3 out of 4
I
of
guess
them right.
guidance.
You cast what?
Can I just cast guidance?
You already did your medicine check, so I gotta
Okay.
take that one. But you get the majority of it right, and he looks at you. He's like, "Not bad, but you obviously have a few things you're missing. So if we could pay attention, that would be appreciated." As he gives you a bit of that like very teacher
You
attitude.
probably don't even have a human anatomy.
Do you say that out loud?
No, Leviathan says that in her head.
Okay. So and then he immediately turns his back and continues writing on the board. Anything else that you'd like to do as the lesson continues and he is unaware of whatever is going on?
No, I'm just gonna act like this is a very interesting lecture to me, even though I have little to no interest in the human anatomy.
All right. So the lesson continues. It goes on for about 20 more minutes, and he goes on to explain the heart and how lungs wind up giving like oxygenating the blood and all that stuff. So it's a bit of a process, but he kind of speeds through it, and he is pretty efficient and pretty well spoken about it. Until finally you hear a chime in the background and people start to pack up.
So, what's the next class?
The next class.
I'm going to.
Go ahead.
I'm going to keep tabs on him. I'm
Hold on. Is there
not
an
gonna
animal?
make it very obvious.
All
Is
right.
there an animal nearby?
There is no animals near. Well, I mean, there's dead animals.
Jesus Christ.
This is a biology class.
Yeah, it's a biology class, so they have like dissection.
Okay, so this is like a good school. There's no bugs or anything flying around.
No, it's not like gross.
Okay, I can't ask any of them to spy on him. All right. Oh.
All right, well, people are going to start packing up, and he's looking at you two as you're not packing up, and he's just like, I do have another class coming in shortly.
Oh yeah. Leviathan packs up.
Okay.
Yeah, so do I. And I make my way out, but I'm just kind of like watching him, kind of as I pack up, in quotations, pack up, kind of
Oh,
watching
yeah,
him.
Now, according to this, wait, hold on. How much time do we have between this and our next class?
About 10 minutes.
Leviathan, as a druid, can expend one use for a wild shape to cast Find Familiar. Apparently.
Yeah.
Can I, like, and that takes 10 minutes. Can I cast that and
Yeah,
send, like,
we're not doing it in the classroom.
no, I go outside first.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna,
Can I
pack
have,
up,
like,
keep
can
my
I
hand
have
on
my
him as I
familiar
leave.
spy on him? A familiar spy on him.
If you'd like to have a familiar spy on him,
Yeah.
you can. But it's going to be
Have a-
very noticeable if you try and create a find familiar right now.
No, I'm gonna go outside. Like,
Okay. So you're
In
going
the
to go.
I go
Hallway?
outside first, but
Hey.
since it takes 10 minutes, Leviathan is slightly late for her next class.
So you'd have to go like outside to not be noticed. But
Ah,
I'm gonna go to my class. I'm gonna go to my next class,
I do that.
and
You say there's 10 minutes between classes. Find Familiar takes 10 minutes, so Leviathan will be like a couple minutes late for her next class.
all right.
You'll like go into like a nearby tree. Okay, I now have I'm gonna say bird, owl spying on.
in the classroom, it's like perched outside.
No, it's like spying on him through wind.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna go to the next class.
All right.
Yeah.
So there is a class in classroom number 1 as well as classroom number 3, if you zoom out, which is a much larger class.
Which class are we both in?
You can go to either class if you'd like. One of them is, let's see, there is going to be one on basic arcane rituals, and the other is going to be about, let me see, let me roll. I need to bring up a character sheet to figure out. Where's my bad guy character sheet? Bad dude. All right. Let's see. 3, of course. The other one is going to be out in the gardens, as it's going to be herbology, we're going to say.
Yeah, that's not my thing.
All right.
Yeah. Which one's
Well, no.
arcane
What counts
rituals?
for volleyball?
Classroom 1 is going to have arcane rituals.
What
Yeah, I don't
counts?
think Zin's that much interested, so he's gonna go to arcane rituals.
All right.
That's also kind of more my thing than.
Yeah, the gardens are going to have the animal or the herbology.
So I'll go to Arcane Rituals, actually.
All right. So
That
you
way
go,
we stick together. We never split the party.
yeah. So you're in
I tell
arcane
my
rituals.
owl to update me every 10 minutes.
Okay. Let me see. Find familiar. Just want to make sure. Yeah. So if you want to cast Find Familiar, it still takes an hour to cast.
Really? Doesn't it take 10 minutes?
If the ritual, yeah.
Oh no, never mind then. I don't cast it.
Yeah, it has a basic casting time of 1 hour. So if you want to ritually cast it, it's like an hour and 10 minutes.
Okay, never mind. I don't cast it.
Okay. So no familiar. You have an idea of at least one of the undead or one person that's corrupting students to some
While
degree.
I'm in class, I just kind of whisper to one of the people next to me, hey, I actually stopped an arcane ritual to summon this earth spirit guy.
And,
Yeah, there were these poor kids with magic rings.
And
Yeah, I just sound crazy. I'm like explaining the whole Captain Planet thing that happened, and I just sound...
roll just a basic d20. Okay. The person leans in and just says, it sounds more like something an adventurer would do.
Yeah. Leviathan being the dumbest thing ever. It's like, yeah, I'm an adventurer secretly on an undercover mission to hunt down an undead monster. You know that teacher in classroom 2? Yeah, he's an undead monster.
The person looks at you and says, that sounds insane.
Yeah. Oh, so you see that purple dragon over there? Yeah, he's secretly a divine god thing. I don't exactly know what he is. Something.
He's like,
Anger and fury in my eyes. And I scream into her head, what the hell do you think you're doing? We are on a covert mission, and you're telling random students what we're here for.
I've been just... It's not like they're gonna believe me.
yeah. So you do see this person just looks at you.
I'm basically trying my hardest to sound insane.
Let's see. I'm looking at some very. I'm reading a quick note. You start feeling. You hear Zin scream in your mind, but as soon as that leaves,
Can I how do I?
as soon as that leaves, you feel like something else in your head, and you're just like it starts to. You feel like something's probing in your mind.
Can I hang up on Zin?
Okay,
I mean, you
Can
can
I hang up on him?
You can try, but even when you no longer feel his presence, you feel something else in your mind.
Oh crap. I mean, my mind's not exactly a good place to be.
Yeah.
So, can I try resist it?
You
Wait,
can
am I being corrupted?
You can make an intelligence saving throw.
I don't think intelligence is their strong suit.
Oh. Yeah, with that 2, no, you are not able to resist as you're Oh, actually it's a wisdom save. Never mind.
Oh, never mind. Wisdom I can do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you manage to block it, and you get a general idea of where it's coming from.
Can I try talk to it?
You can if you'd like.
Hello.
You you hear a voice just say like, "So you were able to detect me? Damn it!"
Yeah, I mean,
and I want you to make a perception check.
Ooh.
Yeah, you immediately hear a door slam off in the distance, but you didn't get a chance to see who it was that ducked out the
Can I
door.
try like speaking to it?
You
like-
did try, and then you heard it saying,
Wait, did it
like,
hang up on me?
it did, yeah, as it went
Ivan
out
is
the door.
pissed.
All right,
Very literally went out. Okay.
so the person went out the door. You didn't see who it was, but you know that somebody was probing your mind.
Okay.
Not what I meant to do. Whoop.
So does when does the teacher get here?
The teacher, I mean, that all happened in the matter of like a minute and a half, and then a teacher kind of walks in and it says like, all right, students, take your seats, and then immediately starts scribbling on the board, and you just see like very elaborate arcane rituals practically appearing. And he just says, as you should already know from our last 5 classes, this is obviously the arcane ritual for, and then he just starts explaining ritual circles very briefly, and just starts pouring through it very rapidly. And he just,
I have a very decent arcana.
okay, make an arcana check.
Ah. Okay. Well.
11.
What?
You understand the basic idea
0.
of what he's saying.
Oh my gosh, Chris!
You Leviathan, you're like trying to focus, and you start getting a bit of a headache. Just
Ivan takes a short rest or something.
you take 3 psychic damage just from the sheer
Oh my-
confusion.
Oh my god. I feel like I'm the only one who ever rolled like that one. I hit my head on a wall and take 3 psychic damage. Well, technically, I hit my head on a wall in a tree, so I don't even know that.
Yeah, I like the hitting your head on a wall stuff. Zin, you do get the basic idea of what he's talking about, but it immediately starts going over your head after like 5 minutes of a rant, where he's just like, you're like, oh yeah, those are ritual circles. I don't know these symbols, but I think these connect in this way. Like, it's like he's talking about calculus, and you only know like basic algebra.
That's fair.
Yeah. So he keeps going, and then he just says like, all right, now can anybody tell me what this symbol means? And then you hear like, you see like
Burger.
three people raise their hand.
So these kids are smart.
Yeah, I mean, they're very eager to be here. It's a bit of a luxury to be able to be in this sort of
water.
academy. You just kind of shout it out without raising your hand.
Yes.
All right, so you just
What kind of person?
you see like 3 people raising their hand, and then you just hear Leviathan in the back saying water, and then you just get kind of like a weird glare from not only the teacher but every student in the class, and like
I mean, no, it's not water.
says, no, it's very obviously not water. And like the person next to you is just like, are you in the right class?
Yes. I explained a full arcane ritual to you earlier. You know, the guy next to me is a guy who I explained Captain Planet.
Said, yeah, you may have stopped a ritual, but that doesn't mean you know how they work. I mean, anybody can stop a ritual. You just
I
gotta
saw
screw
one
up the
about
sign.
time travel once.
What? And he seems like so baffled. And then the professor's just like,
Sorry, I just got a headache and I'm in shock.
go see the physician on staff.
Okay.
And then
Leviathan just runs off.
okay. Where do you want to
Leviathan
go?
doesn't even know what what a physician is. He just runs off.
All right. Let's see. As you went to that area, I'll just reveal that there's like a giant assembly hall.
Right. Please. She just like runs off. Anyway, she's gonna spend like the rest of the class looking for the physician.
All right.
By like roll to look for it or something.
You can, or you can. Every one of these little things that like tucks away is a random door. So I mean, you could just start peeking in doors, or you can actually like read the doors on the outside if you want. But
Leviathan reads them.
all right,
She has bad memories of like running past doors.
all right.
Got shot with like 12 arrows.
So you do see that there are like teachers' office or professors' offices to the south there. Then to the north, where you are currently, there is a it's like a supply room. Then the south is a set of stairs. Classroom 3 is to the north, and then there is a blank door to the east. In the meantime, as you're running around, Zin, what would you like to be doing?
I'm gonna try to get a read on people in this classroom too.
All right, go ahead and make an insight check at disadvantage.
And
21 or
Or six.
6.
Yeah, you just see people like studying, and that's about it, or trying to pay attention in class. But you don't really get any good insights as to anybody's motives or anything like that.
just like classic high school
Yeah.
high school drama. Teenage romance.
Leviathan, what else are you doing? I mean, are you going to go in one of the other classrooms? You're going to find this random door, or are you going to go to one of the many doors?
Leviathan's just gonna like run around looking for the physician.
Okay.
Then Leviathan realizes like, wait, what's a physician?
I mean, you know that it's essentially like a healer that doesn't use
That's
magic.
just a fancy doctor. Leviathan gonna run into some weird arcane ritual that's happening.
Maybe.
Ah, crap. Okay, I'm gonna start like looking into doors, but I'm gonna be careful so I don't get shot with arrows.
All right, you wind up in the supply room where there is tons of books and all sorts of supplies for various levels of study. There's even things for alchemy and tons of different professions.
Huh.
In the
Are there any like potions around actually that Leviathan could just take?
in existing potions, no. Ingredients for potions, yes.
Leviathan doesn't know what any of that is. So she's gonna go.
Kind of figured. In the meantime, Zin, you do see that I want you to make a perception check.
Six.
Yeah, you don't. I mean, the the class seems to be going pretty much like you'd expect any random class.
I'm just waiting. I think at this point I'm waiting for something to come to me and not looking actively for something.
Yeah. And Leviathan, those are teachers' offices. We have three sets of
Is
teachers.
the suspicious guy that I 100% know and isn't undead? That or either of those is office.
Yes, so number 3 is his office.
I like peek it.
Yeah, if you'd like, do you want to make a stealth check to try and do it very subtly, or are you going to try and like lie your way into it?
No, I'm gonna be quiet.
Okay, then make a stealth check.
Leviathan does not like doors.
Yeah, you like are trying to be quiet, and it is like the creakiest door that you've ever come across, and it creaks open, but it's empty inside. As you see, like a desk, and there is a cot in case.
I close the door. Like,
Okay. And then there's a bunch of books around, and a desk and a bed, because a lot of teachers actually wind up staying on campus, and their offices also double as their sleeping quarters.
Okay, can I ready my action? Like an action.
Sure.
If either of those doors open, Pass Without Trace gets cast on. I cast Pass Without Trace.
Okay.
That way I can like hide.
All right. And then in the meantime, yeah, Zin, you notice the teacher kind of looking around and just saying, "Where did that student go? He should be, or she should be back by now." And you see him like peek
volunteer
out.
to go and I'm gonna volunteer as like, do you need me to go and look for her?
Said, "Yes, that would be appreciated. I don't want to be losing track of students. It's already," and then make another perception check.
Regular?
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. Let's
He tries to mumble
12. 12.
He does try to mumble under his breath.
The first one was a mistake.
Oh, okay. But he does try to mumble under his breath, but he says, but you do manage to hear him say, "We've already lost enough students as it is." And then,
Oh.
and
Yeah, I'm gonna make my way out of that door, and instead of going to go and find Leviathan, I'm looking around. I'm gonna run up through the assembly hall and go up in this direction, start clearing out the rooms, or like peeking at the rooms at the top.
Okay. Real quick, what are you wearing?
I think I'm gonna wear street clothes. I'm not gonna have my very obvious split mail and shield on me, or
Okay.
sword.
Oh God, we don't have arcane.
I mean,
Oh wait, no, Leviathan's dumb. She probably just has her stick with her.
yeah, I mean, people would walk
Probably
around
just straight
with
up carries
staff.
it around.
Yeah, like it
You'd
would
be like, yeah, no, I have a walking disability.
yeah, like
Leviathan's like running around just carrying her stick normally, but then when someone asks, she just says she's a walking disability.
yeah, like it's not uncommon for people to have like a sword on their waist and things like that, especially nobles or anybody that might have the luxury of doing so. But nobody would be wearing like suits of armor and shields. They would just have like a sword on their waist. So you're welcome to have a long sword or some sort of
Yeah,
weapon.
I'm gonna have my sword. I'm gonna have my sword on me,
Okay.
but not my shield. Actually, I think I would have learned from the last time and try to get my holy symbol printed on something else.
Okay.
Or
Yeah, you could have it on like a necklace or something like that.
yeah, I think I'd have had it put on my necklace, so now I can actually like do my casting if I need to.
Okay. So you manage to sneak out, and you see a room that just says storage room.
Uh, not that one. I'll poke my head in. See if it's locked. I'm not going to try to unlock it.
It is unlocked.
Well, if it's locked, there could be something in there, like important, like an
Alright.
arcane ritual.
Yeah, I'm gonna poke my head in, just like look around.
Yeah, you see that this is more for like outdoor type of activities. There are like training swords and normal looking shields and small like padded armor. So you see like things like leather and studded leather, but you don't see any like heavy armor.
Okay, I got you. So the next one I'm going to do is the room right next to that,
Okay. As you
and just move down the line.
Yeah, so these are all very small classrooms for more like advanced classes that wouldn't really have as many students in them. So most of them have like a small window that you can kind of peek into, and you see a couple of them are empty, but a few of them do have like active classes going on.
All right. If they question me, I'm just saying sorry. I'm looking for a classmate.
And hi, Mike Morgan. I'm doing great. I hope you are doing well as well. What did you want to do as far as peeking into those classes? You just want to look, and You're not trying to do anything specific?
Oh, if it's I'm gonna poke my head in, and if people are in there, I'm just gonna apologize. Like, sorry, I'm just looking for a
Like,
classmate of mine that ran off.
Okay. So you're doing this like room by room. There's 9 classrooms here.
yeah.
Yeah, just poke my head in. That's it.
Okay.
Okay. Leviathan searches this room while he. Yeah.
So yeah, as you're doing that, you're gonna search. Where are you searching in that room, Leviathan?
Just everywhere.
All right, make an investigation check.
Not what I'm good at. Sure.
You start poking through, and you look under the bed, you look in the basic places, you check the drawer. As you pull open the drawer, you do see that there are like vials of blood.
Use a biology teacher. That might not be too uncommon.
Can I check if it's human blood?
I don't know how
What
you
blood?
would test it without some sort of, unless you wanted to cast identify.
I don't have that.
Unless you want to taste it.
Yeah, I mean,
Leviathan drinks like one of the vials.
you really want to drink one of the vials?
Yeah. That's
Well, can I check
disgusting.
if
I
there's
was
anything
drinking.
magical about it?
Are you gonna drink it or no?
Can I check if there's like anything magical about it?
Make an Arcana check. You cannot tell if there's anything magical about it.
I take one sip of one of the vials.
All right, drinking a random red liquid. Make a Constitution
drank it
saving.
before.
Okay,
Ah.
make a Constitution saving throw. It is disgusting. It is definitely blood, but that's all
What
you can
type of blood?
tell. You can tell with that Constitution saving throw that it is type O negative. No, you have no idea what type of blood it is, and whether it's human or not human.
Can I drink like a single sip of a separate vial?
Sure, make another
See if they
Constitution
taste the same.
saving. They both taste
I wanna-
like blood.
I want the teacher. I
So
want
they
this
both
teacher
taste
to come
the same.
back and be like, "What the
Animal.
hell are you doing?"
I have passive out trace ready. Okay, I put them back. Oh wait, no, but he's gonna notice.
I mean, you already did
Are you
it though.
drinking his supplies? Yeah, probably.
Leviathan's not smart enough to know that. She puts it back.
He's-
All right, Leviathan goes to look for a bathroom.
all right. As you start heading for a bathroom, it's, so you
Bathroom on the map, so I'm guessing it's up.
yeah, you do. That actually is a small.
Wait, why is there another door in the bathroom?
It says supply closet on it.
Oh. Okay. Leviathan like throws up
Okay, you throw
herself
up into the bathroom.
and then like cleans herself up.
Yeah, it does say supply closet on it. I should say that. So
So can she try to patch up the psychic damage? Oh wait, no, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, yeah, alright.
yeah, you just kind of got to rest for getting rid of psychic damage. There's not
Yeah.
much you'd be able to fix.
Leviathan realizes she never found a physician.
Yeah, you did not find the physician.
Wait, how long has Leviathan been gone?
At this point, you've been gone for a solid 20 minutes. And anything else that Zin you want to do while you're peeking into these rooms?
Nope, just systematically go through the rooms until I find her.
Okay. So you do manage to get all the way to the 9th room, all the way to the east. And let's see. I'm just going to drag you over this way.
Leviathan? I don't know, you think the bathroom.
So what are you doing, Leviathan, after you puked in the bathroom?
She actually uses the bathroom like a normal person.
This is actually a bathroom.
Yeah, she uses the bathroom.
All right, so you use the bathroom. Make a perception check.
Oh. for the bathroom?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Ah.
Point out.
Where's my... I am such
Yeah, you're a little oblivious, but there's not much I can do as you weren't intentionally doing anything there, so I won't fault you too much for the nat one. All right, so then
Leviathan fall in the toilet bowl.
yeah, you slip and your ass touches the water, as you forgot to put the seat down before you sat down.
Oh.
We'll say that. So it is all sorts of grossness on you. Anything else that either of you want to do, whether Leviathan you're doing anything in the bathroom or Zin you're doing anything out there?
I check out the supply closet.
You're peeking into the supply closet. As you peek in, it is a bit darker.
Oh god.
Where's Leviathan? Where the hell did she go?
Oh, she is in the bathroom. Hold on. I'm trying to reveal this area and not hide it.
Wait, so what the hell's upstairs? What's the tower lead?
That is
Oh,
for
nice.
like quarters for students, anybody that wants to stay on campus. So this is, although it was marked as a supply closet, ignore that it says meditation area, and it is actually just a small room.
Oh, there's another door.
Yeah, there seems to be like
through it.
there seems to be like showering rooms or like places that people would clean off. That's what this area is right now.
So what's here? The flat. Can Leviathan peek it?
So you peek in one door and you see there's another door.
I cast Pass Without Trace.
You can. This is only going to give you a +10 to your stealth checks.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have a +10 to your stealth checks currently.
Yeah, can I like stealthily peek through the door?
Yes. Make a stealth check. Yeah, with a 24, you manage to peek in. And you see a room filled
Oh god.
A ritual room, as you were very aptly
Hey,
saying you were going to
I thought he was... But he's a good guy. I thought this one guy was supposed to be a good guy.
I mean, they were good guys, but they're still besmirching the name of Twilight and the goddess of the Twilight clerics. But yeah, you peek in. They do not notice you, but they are definitely eating somebody.
I try to like gauge them out, like figure out how strong they are. Like, can I handle them kind of stuff?
By yourself?
No, like can I just like gauge how strong they are? Try my best.
I don't know how you would do that. You can do an insight check.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go with an insight check. Yeah, with an insight check, you can tell that they are definitely strong. They are definitely eating somebody, and they are only growing stronger.
Leviathan like freaks out, but she doesn't yell. She has high wisdom, so she doesn't yell.
Okay.
She's gonna go handle this responsibly. And then like once I get like, is there like, how thick are the walls?
They're pretty thick. Although and this is like a door within a door within a door, so pretty thick. And then you see Zin to the north.
I run over and I'm like, oh my god, Zin. You will not believe. I found I found something. I saw these 4 vampire people. They were eating someone.
Alright, as soon as you say vampire, Zin just like red in his eyes almost. And
let's go.
with like extremely, like the fastest you've ever seen Zin run, he books it down this hallway following you.
Oh crap. Okay, let's go.
Oh, didn't mean to do that. Okay. I accidentally grabbed the wrong one.
Now, Leviathan's gonna do the same thing as she did earlier, like open the door quietly and let Zin see inside.
Okay.
Oh.
So Zin, you're just charging in?
I cast Tidal Wave.
Yeah, I think Zin's gonna charge him. This
Like the
seems like a
moment
very
Zin just charges
Zin
in.
thing.
All right, so you're just charging in before anything else. That's totally fine. I need everybody to roll initiative.
But they don't know I'm here.
They don't know you're here yet.
Yeah, so do I get like I get a
They're
surprise?
over on me, so that's a problem.
Well, they wouldn't have been aware, but Zin charged in, so like it would have been a surprise round, but he didn't want to wait, so therefore
No, but me, like me specifically, they don't know I'm here. I'm hidden.
they do not know that you're there. No,
So
but
do I
they're-
get a surprise round?
you do. Well, we'll see how you roll, but there isn't going to be a surprise round because
Wait, I forgot to click on Leviathan.
all right, and Leviathan, what'd you get the first? Yeah, you got that first. All right. So I'll make it the first. Oh, you already added it. Cool. All right. We're going to do.
Then you're not gonna be doing so.
So you charged in.
I don't have my armor.
You charged
I'm
in with.
fleshy as-
Dude,
Yeah.
Leviathan is just like, come on, they were in perfect position for a tidal wave.
Well, Zin heard vampire and then his blood ran cold.
Yeah. Let's see.
The abominations of,
The
the
nature.
undead.
Let's see. What we got?
They make a mockery of life and everything beautiful.
All right. So he sees you, or the professor sees you charge in, and we're going to zoom in here because that only makes sense.
We did technically burst in.
Yes, he burst in.
No.
Yeah, there's no surprising going on. They're just not aware that you're there. Yes, it is definitely time to kick some shiny ass.
I'm
So-
probably going to suffer great damages this game.
Hold on,
since
who's the
this is
guy who
second
hung up
time
on
I'm
me?
here.
Who's the guy who
Which
what?
one is the one that hung up on me?
That would be Edward.
Oh,
He can read your thoughts.
I was Team Edward. I was actually
I'm
Team
killing
Edward.
two.
Alright, I'm killing him.
Okay. All right, we got 5, 10, 15, 20. We've got this one coming in fast. He is going to try to drain you.
Oh.
What
You
is
don't have your armor.
Yeah, what is your current AC?
10.
He still misses.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I rolled really low. Then we have Jasper coming in. He's going to also try to attack you. Will definitely hit and drains you for... Where's
Zin doesn't really have any of it.
my 3?
He has his sword
That's it.
and his casting focus.
He drains you for 3 necrotic damage as he bites down on you, and your hit point total is reduced by 3.
Oh, so not my current?
Oh, I can't heal.
Your current and total hit points.
That count with polymorph? Like,
How do I lower the max?
I mean, unless... Oh, yeah, you...
Oh, I think I got it.
Okay, cool. Then we have... Zin, you are up.
Yes. So here's what I'm going to do. Long sword
Okay.
on the guy to my left. Does a 17 hit?
17 does hit, yes.
Fantastic. I am also going to use smite
All right.
oh my god.
at first level on him, and which gives it a D8 plus 2D8, right?
Yeah, because you get an extra D8 for an undead. So actually, I think it's 3d8 in total because smite by default.
Is it?
Hold on.
Hold on.
Looking it up. Ooh.
Yep. Yeah. So it's 3d8.
Yep.
Awesome. So I'll do the so a 4d8 strike.
A 48, 3 of which is radiant damage, which is going to be important.
Yes. Yes. So the first, oh, what?
Just roll them all
Oh,
up.
that was a problem. Don't. So the 10. So it's a 2. Yeah. So 9 damage, just slashing damage,
Okay.
and then I will roll my 3d8,
I don't
for my
actually think
smite.
vampires are weak. Oh,
which are hold on, where the can you
Do you want me to type it?
can do that?
Oh, there we go.
17 radiant damage.
Oh, yeah. So you chop into him, and it chops pretty deep into his shoulder, and he looks like it hurts a bit. But then all of a sudden, the sword explodes with radiant energy, and it like obliterates his shoulder, doing a crap ton of damage. Yeah. Putting the God Squad against vampires was a smart idea for me. You obliterate him, and his entire upper body explodes.
Oh, he's dead. I just killed him.
Yes.
All right. So now this is my. Now I'm going to do my second turn
Okay.
against the other vampire in front of me.
Okay. That one misses.
Yeah, I figured it did.
Yeah. All right.
vampire.
Then it is the female vampire's turn, whose name I can't remember. As she just sees you obliterate her friend or father or whatever you want to call it, and takes out a crossbow and shoots at you, dealing, wow, that is not a lot, 5 piercing damage.
Ah.
And then Leviathan is up.
Okay, I'm gauging my options. Oh, God. Okay, I would like to cast Tidal Wave, hitting both this guy with the 2 boys. There. I come out and I stay in here and I cast Tidal Wave.
All right. And is it going to hit all?
With the right of
How wide is tidal wave? Is it 10 or 15
10
feet?
so
10?
I can hit 2 of them. I hit the 2. I
two-
hit Edward and
Jasper?
Rick.
Yeah.
Jasper.
All right. So you do so. Edward. And they both
That is not a lot of damage.
succeed.
So they take half as much.
Take 5 damage.
Yeah, so they each take 5
Oof,
damage.
They're not prone.
Okay.
And then it is Edward's turn, we got to make him do something special. Yeah, we're going to have to make a slight tweak there, and that's what I want. All right. What the... Yeah, I need a very specific spell. Hold on. He sees you obliterate his friend, and I need... Zin, I need you to make a intelligence saving throw.
Anyone.
You succeed, resisting any damage from this cantrip. Cool. This is going awesome. You guys are just completely dominating the fight so far. Then Jasper decides to make an attack. He does hit, because of course he's going to hit. And he's going to chomp down on you.
quickly cast the intelligence saving throw on the
Oh, this works a little better. All right, so he starts trying to slash at you. He hits once. He misses the second time, dealing 11. But he still manages to deal 13 damage as he slashes out with his claws that are like coming out from his
Me?
hands. Yes.
13 damage.
So yeah, you take 13 damage, which is a little better now.
Damn.
All right.
Yeah.
And next up is you, Zin.
All right.
Kill
So
up.
yeah, I'm going to attack him with my longsword this time. Hopefully, try hit him again.
I'm not surprised.
22.
Yes, that will hit.
22 hits. All right, and so I'm gonna use my smite again, but this time at a lower level. So that this time it's another 9 slashing damage,
All right.
and do another 3d8
Oh my god.
of radiant damage. Another 17.
As you stab forward with your longsword, it just glows, and you see him just expand with light and explode into a.
Wait, so these guys have like 26 health.
No, they have plenty more than 26 health. They just happen to be vulnerable to radiant damage.
I don't think that's a vampire thing.
It is.
No, it's an undead thing.
Yeah. A lot
It's
of
an undead thing.
yeah, it depends on what type of vampire. I'm not using like the straight up vampire who get it is I'm using
Wow.
the stat block for a particular type of vampirate.
Did that, and we had two paladins, and you decided to do this.
Hey, I didn't know that we were gonna happen to have the paladins in here. But don't
Yeah,
worry,
paladins,
they're not all
one
the
of them
same.
would-
One of them is going to be a
All right.
little different.
All right, so this time I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, and stand here and use my breath weapon attack on both of them.
All right.
All right, so that's a dex saving throw of 12.
And let's see.
Then, do you mind moving to the left a bit?
They
Like 5 feet.
they both succeed.
All right, so let me just roll the damage. So they both take
Six force damage.
force damage.
All right.
How far to the left do you want me to move?
5 feet.
5. So I'm just, and since I'm not leaving their range, so
Yeah.
I'm just gonna move over
Yeah.
5 feet
Stay in
with the rest of the movement.
Don't
And
move right
that's
now.
my turn.
Okay. Then we have. It's her turn. Who misses with one attack and hits with the second. Ooh, dealing 16
You're-
slashing damage.
You're rolling real
Oh.
low.
This one's not rolling super low. This one's average.
Missed on a. Oh, frick.
So you got 16 slashing damage. Then Leviathan, you're up.
Okay, vampires and werewolf. Normally, I'd, turn into a wolf just to mess with him, but I'm gonna be a bit more smart with my decision, and, yeah.
All right.
Use my bonus action to turn into a giant constrictor snake, and then I decide to, constrict Edward.
All right. Make your. Oh, you get to make an attack. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it just happens by default, I believe. Try and
Make the saving throw of, hold on. Make a,
Yeah, you get to make
Saving.
the weapon attack. Yeah, it automatically just happens.
oh.
And then they have
yeah,
to
no,
try
that's
to
what
escape.
you do.
Yeah.
Hold
So
on,
roll
I'm-
your 2d8 plus 4. That's pretty good. So you roll 14 damage. As he is currently restrained. Do you want to do anything else? I think that's
No,
how.
I already used both my.
All right. So it's Edward's turn. He is not happy.
I escaped.
Let's see. Yeah, he starts chomping down on you.
Yeah, sure. Do your best.
Let's see. Yeah, he has been drinking plenty of blood back here, so we'll see how this goes. Plus, so that's a 13 to hit.
He just barely hit.
All right.
How much damage? So he rolls with disadvantage because he's restrained, right?
Oh yeah, forgot about that. Yes, he
Yeah.
still hits.
Okay.
And
How much damage?
you take 15 necrotic damage, and you see him rejuvenate himself.
I just kind of laugh it off on.
And then that's all he can do. Oh, I was missing one great feature. And it worked so well, but I forgot. Damn vampirates and their special ability that I totally missed.
Vampire?
Yeah, that's the stat blocks I'm using. Vampirates. They're literally
What the hell?
Vampire pirates. But as I drop one of the dice. Okay. Zin, as you are right in the middle of this, you see that as a reaction, the woman in front of you starts absorbing the blood of her fallen allies, and it starts swirling around her. Now it is your turn.
Oh.
Hitting her with the longsword.
All right.
No, I'm not.
That is not going to hit. No.
I'm gonna try again. That's not what happening.
That is not going to hit either. As the swirling blood really just disorients you, you're not really sure what's about to hit you and what's not. As now she reaches out and slashes at you. We gotta go to this vampire. And does hit with one attack.
Disappeared under-
And misses with the second attack. So she's gonna do an energy drain. Wow, I really roll low on the energy drains. She only rolls 5. She only does 5 damage, but she manages to heal for that 5 damage.
She drained. Does that lower my max HP?
Yes, it does. And now it is the giant constrictors. Yeah, you were right before him. So yeah, now it is the giant
Can I
constrictors.
do a shove action to try and knock him prone?
You're currently restraining him.
Yeah, it's a plan.
I mean, you're wrapped around him, so you can't really knock
Yeah,
him
it's a
prone.
plan. I know.
Okay. I mean, you can, I guess. Sure.
Yeah, he's knocked prone while he's restrained.
Well, you still need to make a strength check or athletics check.
23.
20.
Disadvantage.
I'll do it.
23. He manages to fail.
Okay. Now prone and can't get up.
Yes, he is prone and restrained currently. You just kind of like twisted on your side. Is that going to be everything you're going to do? Because that's going to be your action.
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Giant constrictor snake's turn.
Then it's going to be his turn. Oh, it's going to be the vampire. Who is also going to do He's going to do a drain on you, which will definitely hit. And he is definitely back to... He looks completely healed and deals 16, 23... deals 26 damage to you.
Okay. Leviathan is actually somewhat of that.
Then Zin, you're up. You still see this swirling blood in front of you surrounding this vampiric woman.
That works for me because I'm going to cast one of my favorite spells, Moonbeam.
All right.
Don't hit.
And I'm going to cast it off to the left of her, like over here. So, actually, no, I'm going to cast it here. So she's stuck in it, but Leviathan isn't.
So he's
Roll me a
Constitution save. She fails.
14. Awesome. All right, so that is a max damage, so 20 radiant damage.
Oh,
All right. So you see her
Nice.
start to swell up with energy, and all of this blood starts swirling around her to an insanely fast degree. I need you to make Constitution saving throw, and I need the giant constrictor snake to do so as well.
19.
So the giant constrictor snake is going to... Oh, wow. Cloud of Ash, any creature within 5 feet must... Oh, this is a save or suck, too.
Oh, no.
Okay. All right, so...
It's fine, I'm wild shaped.
Yeah, you're wild shape. So we got...
And my original plan was to get out of wild shape.
So this creature explodes, similar to the big bad guy at the end of the Blade movie.
Much damage?
Let's see. 22 necrotic damage that blasts outward. And
Yep, I'm out.
yep, takes you out of your wild shape. You are currently laying on the ground and snuggling with Edward.
What?
So,
I'm also
is she
prone?
dead?
Yeah, you had to lay on your side to wrap around him and make him prone. So you are currently prone with Edward, just kind of wrapped around him, hugging him.
Oh my god.
So is this chick dead?
Yeah, that chick got exploded.
Alright, so now I'm going to use my action, because Moonbeam bonus action. Never mind, it's an action. You're right. Oops,
Okay.
I was looking at the wrong spell. Yeah, so she just exploded into a cloud of blood.
Yeah, well, it's more like a mist because all of the blood
Okay.
basically got used in the explosion.
That's fair.
Oh,
And then it's actually Leviathan's
Leviathan.
turn.
Hold
Yeah.
on. I need to put back my hold on, sorry. I need to put my
Yeah, in the future, you can probably just like hide your other icon or something, so that way we don't have to worry about it. But I'll just reorder.
Yeah,
there you. Yep. Cool.
one. Now let's see. Oh, God. How do I want to do this? All right. Hold on. Give it a second. It's loading. Just give it 1 sec. Roll20 is loading the thing up. Here. It's ready.
Wild shaping again.
Hold on. Yep. Oh my god. Hold on. It's there.
I'm very. Oh.
Moose.
It's a
I'm now a giant elk. That was
Oh,
my bonus
no, not
action.
moose.
I stand up, which takes half my movement, so
Yep.
I have 35 since I have the mobile feat. And I attack him with my stomp attack since he's prone.
Yeah.
Utter trigger.
Yeah.
No, I have advantage since he's prone.
Yes, you do have advantage
Right?
since he's prone. And
Wait, no, hold on. What's my bonus? What is my
hold on.
15?
So you can do hooves attack, and
Yeah, I do my hooves attack.
yeah, and you do have advantage, and you can only do it against a prone creature, so that works pretty well. And that's
Yeah.
a shit ton of damage with 4d8 plus 4 if you manage to actually hit.
How much? What's his AC?
His AC is 15.
Can't know.
Oh, I just barely hit.
Okay. Yeah, because you have a
28.
plus 6 to hit. Yep, that's 28 bludgeoning damage.
Also, since I have 35 movement, I move 35 feet over, like 20 feet over.
He gets an
That way
attack
I
of
can do my
opportunity.
ram attack.
He makes an attack of opportunity at disadvantage.
I have the mobile feat.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Oh,
yeah. Yeah. Leviathan's actually trying now.
Then it is Edward's turn, who stands up, sees a giant elk. It's just like, all right, what the hell? And just goes for
Imagine
Zin.
just a giant moose. Like,
he's
And
gonna regret that decision.
as he definitely hits, and he chomps down really hard to the point you feel like muscles are tearing in your arm. This is a lot because he critted.
okay, oh god.
Is he draining or just biting?
He is draining.
Oh, fuck.
So we got, let's see, 26.
Yo. My effort.
14. I'm having to do math. Hold on.
Does drain lower both my current and max, or just the max?
Let's see. It does necrotic damage. And if you die from it, you get transformed into a free-willed shadow or vampirate.
I am not that close. I'm not close enough to death. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna survive this encounter.
How much health do you have right now?
On a scale of 1 to my current max, it seems to be on a scale of 40 out of 69.
Well, I critted on something that deals 4d10. And I dealt 45 damage.
Can I? Okay, make a death saving throw.
So that's my override max. Is that my max HP or my current HP?
So this particular vampirate this is a vampirate captain, a humanoid. This does not reduce your HP maximum. It just hurts you with necrotic damage. So and then if you get turned to 0, you get turned into
Like immediately, or can I save him?
You're in moose form right now, so
Yeah, I'll get out of wild shape. I'll use my bonus action, use my main action to cast Cure Wounds. I don't know, maybe that just stabilizes you.
all right. So can I should I roll my death save?
Well, it just instantly transforms you into a vampirate.
Oh god.
Oh, I'm gonna kill myself.
Die.
But it technically puts you under my control, but we're going to let you play as yourself.
Against Leviathan.
Against Leviathan, yes.
Okay, let's do it. Leviathan.
It's now Zin's turn.
All right. So, did I go down or no?
You don't. It's like he chomped on you, and then your eyes like warped over, and you become this instantly. So you don't even.
Okay, so I can't even like fight it.
Not now.
Damn, because I had a cool. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to.
Unless you have
You
DM
said I'm under your
inspiration.
control.
Do you have a DM
Oh,
inspiration?
I
If
don't
you,
get those very
Can I
often.
use mine?
I'm pretty.
So,
Well,
question.
yeah. If you wanted, all right. So if you wanted to do DM inspiration to try and do something cool to prevent yourself from turning into a vampire right now, I will allow it, and I will allow Leviathan to
Actually,
use
hold on.
his.
Can I do something? Hold on. Can
Okay.
I do something cool after I had turned? Like, kind of as like a last ditch resort type of deal?
If you want to, sure.
Okay, so is my moonbeam still active?
Uh, you would have to make a Constitution saving throw for it, which would require you to make it beat a what 12?
So I make a. So I use a Constitution saving throw?
Yeah, to see if you're still concentrating on the spell.
No, I am not.
Okay.
Ah.
All right, so in this case, I'm going to. I'm gonna use moonbeam again, except this time right here.
Right on top of yourself.
No, the space we're in the corner with Eric, with Edward, and myself.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to make a.
Okay.
I need you to make a wisdom save just to see if you can try and resist the fact that you are like this vampire's thrall type of thing. Yeah, you
I have
manages your pure hatred for the undead as a paladin manages to override your temptations as a new vampire momentarily, and you can do so.
And I just go, and I'm gonna voluntarily fail the con save.
Okay. Roll the.
But he needs to also make the con save of 14.
Yeah, he fails.
Awesome.
Roll the damage.
So 9 times
So he
2,
takes.
wouldn't it be?
Yeah, so you take 18. Your current hit points previously were 42. So you get brought down by 18. So that's what, 14 left?
So I'm at 18 hit points.
You get brought down by 8. So you have 14 hit points right now.
Oh, I have 14 hit points. Damn.
Yeah. Now, Leviathan, you're up.
I go here. I use my bonus action to turn back into Leviathan, and then I leave. And then I go here, out of their range.
All right. Leviathan starts running out of the room. And
I have a plan.
are you going to do
Can I
any?
use my action to cast Polymorph?
You can.
Yeah, Leviathan is angry. Like, really angry.
Okay.
So, hold on here.
What are you polymorphing into?
Yeah,
A giant ape?
go. Yes.
All right. So now you're a giant ape in another room. Edward was not aware of that. Let me look up moon.
Yeah, I'm gonna burst through this goddamn wall. Wait, would that take an action?
It would. So
Like,
you
you get a Kool-Aid man through the wall.
yeah. I mean you can move still a bit. You might have used most of your movement. When a creature enters the spell for the first time, it takes. Or starts its turn. Okay, you get to roll that moonbeam damage again. Because
So-
Edward started his turn in the moonbeam.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do, as the moonbeam is cooking us, I'm going to grapple him and hold on to him
Okay.
and try to like pin him down. So is that like a strength? Is that an athletics check?
I'll need you to make another wisdom save because everything you're doing is like trying to resist his control at this point.
15.
Yeah, that's enough. And you can try and grapple him if he tries as an opportunity attack, if he tries to run away out of the moonbeam.
All right, but I'm gonna roll I'm voluntarily failing the
Yeah.
save con save, and he has to make another one.
Yeah. So make the roll the damage again.
Another 18.
Okay. Uh, so as he's about to run out, you grapple him. He explodes, and that also hits you with blood.
Wait, I don't get a. That's
He exploded in a moonbeam while being grappled by somebody he transformed.
oh well. I didn't do anything.
I mean, you still did stuff overall.
Yeah, but it's a giant ape.
Yeah, now you're a giant ape in the other room.
I'm just a monkey.
Yeah.
Wow, I did not do anything as a monkey.
So he explodes. When a vampire is reduced, yeah, and you're gonna explode too. Like vampirates. I mean, you're a new vampire. Like, I want to give you the chance to not completely get decimated.
No, I don't think Zin would want to live his life as a vampire.
Yeah.
You're friends with a vampire. There's a turtle with us who's a vampire.
Yeah, but you don't know that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's hidden the fact that he's a vampire. So yeah, you are holding him. He explodes. You see this giant ape come in, and you kind of like.
I kind of just look. I think as the giant ape bursts into the room, I kind of just look at it and just give it a nod as right before I explode as well.
Yeah, as you have a very honorable death, exploding into ash and blood.
Oh.
I thought this was going to get steamrolled at first, and I did not expect it to turn into a player death. But yeah, that happened.
It did, and I. Wow.
And now you're a very sad giant ape, as your friend has exploded.
But this is how he would have wanted to go.
Okay. Leviathan has no idea what just happened.
Well, you see, I mean, it was fairly obvious that.
It's very weird. Leviathan saw a bunch of vampires. She ran out. Like, oh hey, then obliterates half of them. She turns into a snake.
Actually, I obliterated all of them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Zin blew them all up.
Wow, I actually did not do anything.
I mean, you hit them with their. You did
no,
grappling.
Edward literally used me to heal the full health.
Yeah.
And then I just kind of left. He was at full health. I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Okay, Leviathan, he's gonna take a more active role from now on.
So your friend's dead. Zin.
I should go tell someone.
Yeah, you might want to. You go and let.
Wait, Leviathan has no idea what to do because she's dumb. Like, do I tell a teacher or do I go back to the temple or?
I tell a teacher? Yeah, I think that's a pretty decent place to start.
Yeah. So you go and tell like the nearest faculty member.
Wait. I cast divination.
Okay.
I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? What should I do?
Let's.
I should have asked you, like, what should I do?
You hear a voice. Let's see. Medical offering. You ask a single question.
Yeah.
All right. You hear this deep, booming voice just saying, "Drink of the blood."
Oh. Okay, I drink the blood. Yes.
You drink the blood. You feel a bit weird.
Wait, how much do I drink?
I mean, you only got to ask the one question, so it's up to you how much you drink.
I cast divination again and ask it again. How much blood do I drink?
There's a cumulative 20. All right, I get to roll a d4 to see if you get a random reading. So it says, as much as you can sustain.
I drink as much blood as I can.
You feel
Terrible idea.
you feel like suddenly like kind of euphoric and high off of this, and you're like, this
I'm gonna
is
keep drinking.
yeah, you feel like this is like better than any of the booze that you've been drinking.
How do I replicate this?
Oh, he's getting hooked on it immediately. No resistance. Straight into addiction.
Yeah.
I take a bottle with me and then drink all the rest, like every part of it.
Yeah, you start swarming it into whatever vials and bottles you can, and you start chugging it down. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
This is a terrible plan.
Yeah, you vomit because you're not used to drinking the blood, but you still feel compelled to start drinking it back up after you've puked it. Like,
Oh,
Oh
hey,
my
let's
God.
keep going.
This is your fault. You have a
so you
Ivan, just keep drinking.
you do manage to imbibe pretty much all of the blood you possibly can before any of it winds up
I
down.
cast guidance on myself, so I have like 4 on my next one.
Yes, sure. You now have guidance. You have blood all over your face and mouth, but now you've
this can only
consumed.
end poorly.
Yeah, you've consumed about as much as you can.
29.
We'll see how this plays out throughout, but
I take a
obviously,
bottle with me to like try learn how to replicate.
okay.
This is a terrible plan.
But
Ivan's gonna spend as much time as she can between sessions.
Obviously, whichever god brought you back has their own intentions for you.
Wait, was it the one? Wait, was the divination the one that's the one I spoke to, the one from?
I mean, that would be the god most interested in what you're doing.
Okay, I drink all that blood. Ivan still has no idea what to do, but she's kind of drunk.
Wait, do
gonna,
you
like,
have
run
access
out.
to divination?
What?
Do you have access to divination?
Yeah.
He's a divine soul sorcerer.
No, druids get it. Like they changed.
Oh,
it.
druids get it?
Added to list.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Oh yeah, druids got it in their expanded spell list. Okay. Yeah, so but you managed to walk out now. Got a decent amount of blood on your face. You know that this voice sounded familiar, but it definitely has some intentions for you. And as you walk out, you see a teacher just like, "Oh my God, what happened to you?"
I'm not good at explaining stuff. Okay, so basically, we were sent here to basically find out who a bunch of cult stuff who were like a bunch of students were missing. So we were sent to investigate. Basically, Leviathan. Like, have you seen Ant-Man? You know, Luis.
Yeah. You start doing the full blown Luis like
I just like
total
go
tangent.
do all that.
All right. So
full rundown.
the guy's just like, okay, I think this is above my pay grade. And then like immediately runs off. It's like, I'm going to get some help. And then before you even know it, there's more people running back towards you. And then I'm assuming you just go through the whole tangent again, rapid fire, like Luis would have.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And they're like, well, thank you for addressing the threat. I'm sorry about your friend.
No, I don't say I drank all the blood.
Yeah, I assumed you didn't tell them that part.
Just say you got covered in blood during the battle, right?
Even Leviathan knows that's messed up.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So, well, thank you for your help. I'm so sorry about your friend. I'm they're like baffled as to what they're supposed to say, and
Leviathan passes out drunk.
and then they bring you back to health within if you pass out drunk, you do wake up at the Temple of Saloon later, and they have brought you back and said, "We appreciate your help. We are sorry that you have lost your friend. As a thank you from our goddess, she will impart some level of knowledge onto you, and you are allowed to choose one purely mental skill and get proficiency in it.
Oh,
So you can have like Arcana, Nature, Medicine.
persuasion.
It can't be persuasion.
Wait, hold on. Okay,
So
persuasion, animal handling, or intimidate.
So it has to be like Nature. It can't
it
be
has to
like
be intelligence.
it can't be like a charisma based. It can be Wisdom or it has to be
animal
something that you're not like actively doing. It's purely like recalling information. So
No animal.
if you want it to be animal handling, that's fine.
Yeah, I choose animal.
All right. You have gained proficiency in animal handling thanks to the goddess Saloon.
Oh, nice.
And
What the hell?
yeah, so Zin
right.
Zin has fallen. You will now have a new character you get to roll. I'm sorry that you lost Zin.
It's fine.
It was kind of an
This
epic
is
way to
this is
die,
what
though.
Zin would.
I mean,
Yeah, he ain't going down like no bitch.
yeah, you're like, fuck being
Yeah,
a
that was
vampire.
And he was like, "Fuck vampires, fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm taking you out with me."
And you just grab him, self-sacrifice, heroic moment, nodding to your friend to say goodbye, and then just
Yeah, Leviathan
explode.
kind of sees that as a moment of failure, and she's gonna change in a certain way. You know, her friend just died. She drank a bunch of blood. So it's gonna be more serious.
Okay. So
And
you've had
serious,
a
like,
character-defining moment that's changed your perspective, and that is totally understandable. And with that, you finished the session. You lost one player or one character who will appear as somebody else next time. I'm very curious to see who you wind up coming back as, though. This is going to be...
Yeah, I have some ideas.
All right.
So, well, that's it for the God Squad, I guess.
Yeah. Well, we still have one person we have another paladin in the group. They just weren't available today. So until next time, I'm hoping that you guys had some fun killing the Cullens. And
Oh, that was great. I think Zin had a lot of fun slaughtering all of them mercilessly.
yeah, as they all explode. Yeah, vampirates have an ability where they just explode. It's like
Weirdly enough, Leviathan had more fun with social.
yeah. I want to throw in some more social stuff and have a
Leviathan, I genuinely enjoy being in.
yeah. We're gonna make sure we incorporate a bit more of it going forward. I don't want it to be all combat all the time, but hopefully you guys had some fun. For whoever's checking this out, either now or later or whatever, on Twitch, on YouTube, on all that stuff, I try and stream for all of my Dungeon Master patrons so they can play some D&D and have some fun with it, and there's usually nods to other things in pop culture. So, until next time, I hope everybody had some fun. I hope everybody rolls 3 nat 20s in their next D&D session. I'm sorry that nobody rolled nat 20s here. Except for, yeah, I think I'm the only one that rolled a nat 20 that time, and it did not turn out well. So, until next time.
Turned out well. It was a bittersweet moment.
It was a bittersweet moment. It was one of those, like, I was very sad about it, but it was good. It was good. It was,
The
yes,
best type
Mike.
of moment.
Yeah, yes, Mike Morgan. It was definitely a great way to go out. It was a bit epic. It was a heroic death. So.
No, I nat 20'd my con save on the blood.
Yes. Yeah. So you
I never thought I'd ever say that.
yeah, you nat 20'd your con
Wait,
save
so
to drink
Leviathan
blood.
drank, like... Did I drink Zin's blood?
Some of it.
Oh my god.
So we'll see how it all plays out, and we'll see how much more that god likes to screw with you. So
All right. Well, I'll be casting divination.
yeah,
I'll be seeing you all in the next session.
yeah. Well, I'm very curious to see